Hello and welcome to another Evil Anarchy convention vlog. Today we're at Anime Impulse and it's day 1. It's 100 degrees outside and it's so hot and I am absolutely melting in line here. Today we're here for two reasons. We're here to check out the miraculous ladybug boba drinks, seen on screen now. One is strawberry and one is mango, and then we're also here to check out the Luxiem drinks. Here to taste that peak male VTuber performance. But let's start with the miraculous ladybug drinks. Each drink today is $10, so, it's a little pricey, but let's check it out. I actually don't think this is that bad for boba. I think the Luxiem drinks were a little overpriced, but we'll get into that later. They have so many delicious looking things out here that I was really hoping to get, but it was so hot and time was limited on this first day. You may think I'm actually getting in line here, but actually, psych, I came back an hour later hoping it would have died down, but it didn't. It wasn't that bad after I got in line. They'd actually opened another little sales booth, I think, and it started going a lot faster once they started doing 2 groups at a time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
These 2 drinks look absolutely delicious, and I can't wait to stab them with the boba straws in just a second. Had to find a seat off to the corner of the convention. I'm outside one of the vendor hall doors, but I'm only going to sit here for a second to stab these. I'm actually looking for a proper seat somewhere, and I see some benches behind the stage that I'm going to run over to right now. And look at that. This area was really nice, but there was no shade, so it made it kind of hot. I'm going to try this miraculous ladybug drink now. To go get our next drinks, we have to make our way all the way through Artist Alley, and unfortunately, day 1 of Anime Impulse, Artist Alley had some air conditioning issues, which they actually apologized for on Twitter, and I thought they did a really good job about that, because these poor artists were in unbearable heat. It was so humid and nasty in here, day 1, but it was pretty nasty outside in general, and it was just a nasty hot day. But here we are in the back. This is where they're selling the Luxiem drinks, and look at this line. This was earlier in the day. But now I've come back and the line was much shorter. These drinks are Italian drinks. Basically, it's just like the kind of liquid they put on shaved ice mixed with some soda water and ice, I'm assuming. But there's 5 flavors for each of the Luxiem members. So we're here to check out peak male VTuber performance. But look at these drinks. They're so delicious looking. I cannot wait to taste these all. They had a deal where if you bought all 5, you got $5 off your order. So it was $45 instead of $50. Not a bad deal. Unfortunately, the tray that came with these drinks was absolutely flimsy as all heck and didn't do me any favors. I wish it was much stronger. It completely deteriorated just trying to carry it across the area, but there was a lot of condensation because it was so hot. This is me again sitting behind the stage on these benches. This again is a mistake. It was so hot, I just wanted to get a taste of this drink real quick. It was such a refreshing drink and I was sweltering so bad. But here were the 5 flavors. You had ASMR Berry, Mystery Peach, Mean Mafia Mango, Baba Bluey Raspberry, and finally Blueberry. Oh my god, just look at me. I'm an absolute mess. And I see some trees over there. I'm like, those trees look pretty nice. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. So here I am over by the trees. We're gonna actually taste the rest of these drinks because I really want to get to tasting these. Again, blue one I think was the right choice to go with for first because this one was absolutely delicious. Had no complaints for it. Pretty good, pretty good. It was on point with flavor and, you know, coolness. I think the blue, you know, really affected my psyche into thinking it was colder. But before we get into the rest of the drinks, let's go over Luxiem in general. So here's Vox. Ike, he's the only one I really know anything about. Shu. Luca. I like his coat. And Mista. Mista had a lot of cosplayers.
I believe this is the ASMR Berry one.
Wasn't, you know, it was a little strong on the carbonation. I think they could use a little bit more juice or syrup or whatever, but it was pretty good. I think it was my second favorite out of all of them.
Let's do the peach one next. Very peachy.
Pretty juicy. It tasted the most like fruit. I think that's what got me. I believe this was a mango flavored one. I don't know. This one didn't really hit home for me. It just tasted like soda water. Wasn't for me. I think, again, that one could have used a little bit more syrup. And now I'm tasting the grape one, and my face is going to look like it's saying no, but this was actually not the worst one. It just wasn't a flavor for me. I was hoping for something more, a little bit more artificial grape flavor, but this one, you know, wasn't so much. But again, just back to the blue one, because the blue one was so good. It was hands down my favorite drink for the day. And again, if you don't know who Luxiem is, it's a male VTuber group that's run by Niji Sanji. And, you know, here's the meet and greet area. These tickets were released like each one day, and they all sold out within a few hours of being released. The photo backdrop area they had exclusive Luxiem backdrops and cutouts that you could take photos with. It wasn't too packed. The voice actor section of this area was completely packed and everyone was melting. It was a very hot day, day one, and you know, there's nothing you could really do about it. It was, weather is weather. I think Anime Impulse did a great job of getting people into the con though. But they also had other VTuber stuff going on. This is from day 2. Hazumi had a stage show. And it looks like there's not that many people here, but a lot of people are sitting off to the side, and it's also the end of the event, so not as many people are around. But going back to food, the 2 drinks I got were pretty cool. This macaroon was the only snack I really got at the event. It was a sample. I went to the food section, nothing really called it to me. They had a Minions banana-flavored boba at this station. And there was also a One Piece themed drink that was pretty cool. Everyone was going here to get one. Again, didn't really like the flavors that they had. I'll be having another video coming out with all the cars that were at the event, so be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. The only other piece of food that I really wanted to try, but I didn't, was this bento box. I didn't see anyone walking around with the box, so I didn't think the box actually was there, so I didn't decide to go and get one of these. This was actually, I believe, from the food truck that was between the 2 Anime Impulse buildings, the Akamoto. It's the red food truck, I believe. But that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one real soon. Bye-bye.